Welcome to USMLEFasttrack.com. The section we're going to talk about today is from First Aid for the USMLE Step 1, 2013 edition.
Page 216. Wound healing. What are the three phases of wound healing and its time frame? The three phases of wound healing include inflammatory, proliferative, and then finally remodeling. Inflammatory action of wound healing occurs immediately after a wound has been created. Proliferative action occurs 2 to 3 days after, and remodeling comes 1 week after wound has been created. And you can think of all these three things as first, which is inflammation, and that is the start of wound healing. Then is the proliferative, which is the rebuild phase, and the last is remodeling, and this is when the scar tissue is starting to form. What are the mediators of inflammation? The mediators of inflammation is platelets, neutrophils, and macrophages. What are all the mediators of proliferative phase? The mediators that are active in the proliferative phase are the fibroblasts, myofibroblasts, endothelial cells, keratinocytes, and macrophages. What is the mediator of remodeling to form scar tissue? The mediator in remodeling is fibroblasts. Describe what all happens in the inflammatory phase of wound healing. In the inflammatory phase of wound healing, there is first a clot formation. The vessels will increase its permeability, and that would allow the release of neutrophils into the interstitium. From there, it can travel to the site of injury and cause inflammation. Once this has been done, the macrophages will clear the debris 2 days later. Describe the proliferative phase of wound healing. The proliferative phase is when deposition of granulation tissue and collagen occurs. There's also angiogenesis, in which new vessels are being formed. Epithelial cells start to proliferate. The clot that was originally formed in inflammation starts to dissolve, and wound contraction starts to occur, which is mediated by myofibroblasts. Describe what all occurs in the remodeling phase of wound healing. In the remodeling phase, type 3 collagen is replaced by type 1 collagen, and there will be an increase in tensile strength of the tissue. So in this phase, because of the formation of scar tissue, the strength of the tissue increases, but that does not necessarily mean the function is going to be the same. So when the scar tissue is being formed, there is a sacrifice of functionality because the preference is to increase the strength of the tissue.
For more information on this topic, click on the link in the description section below. For a full USMLE Step 1 review, be sure to check us out at USMLEFasttrack.com, where we help you review the entire first aid for the USMLE Step 1 with high quality videos and hundreds of detailed pictures for a better understanding of the material. So to learn from the best USMLE review book, be sure to check us out at USMLEFasttrack.com.